months ago, I saved this 1991 Acura NSX from the scrapyard, a car I wanted many, many years ago when I was a teenager, and finally, we're making it happen. We've done a body kit, we've done wheels, we've done a lot of little things, but right now, right here, it all comes together, and you guys, I am so excited to present to you my Castrol-inspired DDE NSX. All right, guys, the NSX is done thanks to PFS, and now it's time for the reveal. Go. Woo! Wow. Damn. Wow. I haven't seen it yet. My first time seeing it is with you guys right now. This might be my favorite livery on the channel, ever.
It's pretty sick, huh?
It is pretty sick. So the inspiration was the 90s Castrol livery that was actually on an NSX-R race car. And I found this image, gave it to Jason, and said, I just want that on there, but I don't understand a lot of the details. My brain doesn't go that way. So you please work with the design team to come up with a really cool livery that incorporates our sponsors as well. So I don't want to change it. What I didn't want to do was make the livery to slap on sponsors. I want to have it incorporated, and you did a really good job on that.
Yeah, I wish I can take the credit, but our designer killed it. So what Dave's talking about is if you look closely at all these graphics, on the Castrol livery car, they were originally the sponsors for that car, but we went ahead and switched them out. Like this would be a Castrol logo on here, the Legends logo. This is really cool because it actually means Legends. Everything's all switched, so that way it kind of pays homage to the actual livery. So it was that extra detail that went a long way, I think.
It's cool because I purposely made sure I haven't seen the car yet and the reveal and everything. So a guy came early, put the cover on it so that my first time seeing it was your first time seeing it. That's why I'm distracted right now looking at all the details. I love this. What does this mean? I think it means Honda.
It does mean Honda.
Now my Japanese isn't great. It used to be a lot better. Over the years I've lost a bit of it. And what's really cool too is this is new. So we got the mirror. One of my favorite brands that makes mirrors is EVS Tuning, and they made the mirrors for the NSX. Ironically, Patrick, get over here for a second. Patrick at DTM got mirrors from Vin. He let us borrow them, and then we didn't have mounts. You guys spent a week making a mount.
The base, yeah.
And then these homies are like, yo, 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 we got you. We have a mount in stock. So we spent like 30 hours making mounts. We didn't need them in the end, but thank you very much.
Evasive got us the mirrors, thanks to Evasive.
Yeah, dude, it's really cool. It looks really good, adds a big element. And what's really cool in the NSX is the mirrors mount to the door. So like in a 458, when you add the challenge mirrors, you actually have to modify the door and seal areas up. It's literally a re bolt on. So if you have an NSX at home, which a lot of you actually do from the comments, grab some mirrors, there'll be a link in the description. We have the S2000 JDM side markers, add a little hint right there. On the factory NSX is actually in the front, and it's big and it's ugly. Daily German Exotics here on the side. We've never done that before. It's always just been the standard DD logo on the door. So this is definitely very different for us to have it in multiple locations. DDE in the Castrol font. More Legends is our big sponsor, who actually sponsors the entire build. If you look closely, you can see it actually has a fade from green to black.
And the same thing up here. So I thought this would be printed as one piece. So this is actually printed black on green, and then we overlaid the red on top of that. So it's kind of extra detail to make this pop, but kind of make it, pop out of the green on it.
And a really cool detail that you guys came up with was adding, I'm always gonna pronounce it wrong, and there's people in the comments that yell at me. So the reason why his name's on this car is obviously he's an F1 legend, but he had a huge role in designing the NSX back in 1989. I've shared the story a few times, but they brought him out, they're like, we made the perfect street car. He drove it and he goes, it's fragile. And the engineers literally,
make it stiffer.
They're like, so they went back, spent a year doing it, and made it 200% more stiff. So I wanted to pay homage to Arton for his inspiration on the NSX. And this to me is the poster car when I was growing up as a kid, was the NSX. It was in Pulp Fiction in 1994. The bad dude showed up in it. I drive really fast. Ironically, the car is not fast. But just the styling, it's really special. And in my opinion, 35 years later, this car looks as relevant today as it did when it came out back in the 90s, like compared to other stuff in the 90s, Supras and all the other old stuff. Patrick and his team painted the rear Valiants and diffuser black. So this is wrap, that is paint. We did that because obviously that's gonna be really hard to wrap. It makes it look cohesive. Good job. You're a man, I love you.
Thank you.
Like
love
a boyfriend? Why is that funny?
You tell me that too.
Yeah, but I tell everybody that. The GT500 wing, this came from a car in Canada back in the 90s, so it is period correct. VIS hooked it up, that's a carbon fiber trunk lid. Unfortunately, for the livery, we had to cover it, but it did make the car lighter. On the side here, we have the TE37s that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. That came from a wide body NSX. That just worked out, got really lucky on it. Normally, AL13 would make wheels, but for this case, I thought I want to have some of those really JDM pieces because it does affect the overall aesthetic of the car, and it made sense for this.
There's a lot of DD on the car.
There's a
all
lot
done
of
differently.
How many DDs are on this car?
Like, put that in the comments below.
You guys, comment below how many DDEs are on this car. This is the most DDE
All of them.
we've ever done.
But they're all different fonts and they all go with the different sponsorships, so it does kind of tie it in, so.
So what is your favorite aspect of this car, Jason? 'Cause I respect you a lot. I don't show it on camera or in my text messages to you
A
in
lot
the
of
morning.
disrespect off camera.
Yeah, a lot.
Something that's actually kind of cool is that you kind of missed it, and we'll see if this worked for you, but this graphic carries all the way back over the glass. That might be a bit controversial for your driving since it's going to be a blind spot.
So I don't use my wife and I always talk about this because like in our Range Rover, I'll flip the thing up for storage.
Yeah.
She's like, we can't sit in your mirror now. I'm like, you don't need your mirror.
Yeah.
All you need is your side mirrors. You don't need
Look
that
over
mirror.
your shoulder.
If you get hit in the back, dude, that's just life, man.
It's life.
That's life.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe it ends your life.
Maybe.
Doesn't matter.
Hopefully.
A fun fact for you guys is right where we had this cutout right here, there's a thing that goes here. There's a thing that I ordered.
It's very
I
expensive.
found one. It's very expensive. You know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna say it though. But
I don't know what it is.
there's hints everywhere we look around. So that'll be here soon. It comes from China, I believe. A couple little things to finish this car. The one thing I haven't decided is the interior, if I want to change the seats. The factory seats in this car are really good shape, and they're really comfortable. 35 years old, you guys. How old are you?
32.
Yeah, this car's older than you. Definitely older than you. What stands out to you on this car that you love the most?
Wheel fitment.
Let's talk about that. Come over and look at it.
I mean, it's flush. You know, it's not sunk in. Right. So it makes it really look aggressive.
NSX, especially in NSX World, they dump it, so you get a lot of camber. But if you look closely, and if you're a keen eye, you'll notice this. Daily driven. The key point is driven. We want to drive the cars thousands of miles, and there's certain builds that you just wouldn't be able to drive it. Anything air suspension is bull. And what you say, they fail. Am I right?
True.
Thanks, man. And then we have Timu Jake Paul over here, fellow Canadian friend, who's in town just hanging out. Well, what are your thoughts of the NSX?
Dude, this thing is sick. I am a big green fan, and I love that the green, how it fades to dark. I just think it's a very sharp looking car. It's definitely flashy, like people are gonna know it's a DDE car.
Yeah.
That's a lot of logos.
It's a lot of logos, and it really wanted to be about like because race car, and not have it feel like it was just you wrap the car and then you add the logos after, which normally we have to do. Like it was okay, the wrap's done, and then sponsor. The sponsors are part of the livery, which is really cool. And also for the comment section, I read the comments. Someone was like, 33 is like the Masons and the underground. They're part of this underground thing. I'm like, no. I'm a nerd. And in 1987, a movie came out called Rad. The Crew Jones rode a BMX, and I used to ride BMX. I was a big fan of Crew Jones in the movie, so 33 was his number. I'm not part of the Illuminati. I'm not joking. That's in the comment section all the time.
Sounds made up.
What's that?
Sounds made up.
I'm part of the Illuminati. You want to click the link and subscribe?
I know what 33 means.
What does it mean?
The age you want to be.
That's actually true. That's actually true. They're good years, man. Enjoy them, because they don't last. What stands out about you to the car?
The wide body kit.
Right, so
Yeah.
keen eye, Ryan. We have the Margate Hills wide body kit that my friend Houston had for 5 years in a warehouse. In fact, the reason why I bought the car was he had the kit. So I was on Instagram one day, as you do, just doom scrolling. Houston posted a story being like, I'm selling the Margate Hills wide body kit for, I think, 12 grand. I got it for less. It's a really good deal for a wide body kit. If you want a wide body and exotic car, it's 100 grand. Right? That's different. It's the same product. It's just, that's the game, right? Bought the kit, and then after I bought the kit, I thought, cool, I'll buy the car. And then Keller behind the camera here found this Barnyard NSX and sitting for 10 years and we got it, which I thought was a really good deal until I found Damon's. 30,000 mile NSX for 35 grand. Stole it. Paid 60 for this one. I think the next thing to do is put this on the road. I've barely driven it. In fact, you've driven it more than I have with Evan. So we're gonna put a plate on it, take it for a drive, and get some really cool rollers for you guys to see it on the road, because it's one thing to see it parked in the garage, it's another to see it moving down the freeway. We still have a few things to button up. I do have a roof scoop on the way for this car, and then the car is going to HQ Engineering to get a power upgrade. Maybe it's a supercharger, maybe it's a turbo.
Or maybe it's a K-swap.
It's not a case swap. That's gonna be Damon's car, but we are doing a power upgrade, so this car, before the end of the year, will be completely done. This car needs 500 horsepower, because it's very underpowered, 280 horsepower. Like, you wanna be able to keep up with everybody. And then you got a brake upgrade on the way.
Yes.
For this car.
Yes, we do.
So the
Yep.
big brake kit coming, we'll get one for Damon as well.
Yep.
Because now we have to give Damon the scraps for his NSX.
Dude, you're wasting no time in this car. You're moving fast.
Not this time. So I've learned.
Fast.
These guys want fast, so we're making it happen.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jason. I'll give you a fist bump.
Anytime, man. Good seeing you as well.
Now, if you guys are in LA today, this car, while you're watching this, will be at the LA Auto Show at the Spark booth. So if you want to see this car in person, get a photo with it, go to the LA Auto Show and look for the Spark booth. And that's why, like, I'm filming this video right now. This is yesterday for you guys, because it's going to be there. This video was supposed to come out for another week or two, but the Spark was like, hey, can we have it at our booth? And I was like, absolutely. Spark's the homie, so you guys, go see Spark. All right, Patrick, hop in. Let's do our first little romantic drive together.
Go.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Man, there's a lot of room.
Damon's key is a lot less janky than mine, but that's okay. We're missing part of the interior still.
Just a little bit here and there.
It's all in the trunk. I just haven't put the time to doing it. HQ Engineering were a big part of this build. Their logo's not on the car. I'm adding it. That'll be added later because they were such a huge part in helping me along the way. They let us borrow the suspension, let us borrow the exhaust, plus they did the engine out of service, plus they're gonna make it faster. So it'll be a small addition to the wrap to have their logo on it. But in the meantime, buckle up. Let's go Honda. Dude, it runs so good. Like after that service they did.
Right, worth every penny.
Oh my god. I'm really pumped right now. Like, I'm like pumped for the wrap, obviously. But I'm excited just to finally drive this car.
No power steering.
So the manual NSXs, the first I think 3 or 4 years,
Right.
no power steering. This was automatic because I thought it'd be more of a visceral experience if you had no assist. And the clutch is so weird on this car. Even Damon was like, why is this clutch like this? I'm like, they're just weird. But guess what? We are upgrading the clutch. Oh, she's in the sun now. Kyle, what do you think?
This is freaking awesome. This is ridiculously good. Like, yes, yeah. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to do all my cars in the same thing.
Do it.
All of them.
And what's funny, no one's really done this livery.
No, this is spectacular. Like, I had an idea of what we were already doing, and this, yeah, well played.
Thanks, man. Well, it's all you guys. I found a picture on the internet and just literally said, hey, I want to do this. And that was basically it.
I think it worked. I think it worked.
This is why
gonna be
PFS is the best. Like, if you guys want to get your car PPF'd or wraps, PFS right here. You guys already know. If you don't know, now you know.
Now we know. And we have cool shirts. Says me. Look, spongy.
On the actual Castro car, the wheels are bronze. We did obviously gray. I was going to paint them, but now I'm not sure. What are your thoughts? Should we paint them bronze or like them gray? I like it.
I love it.
And I'm curious to see how the brake dust does with the gray. Obviously, we don't have ceramics on this car. They don't make a ceramic option. And I'm not going to spend 40 grand on something custom, but
You can always clean the wheels every now and then.
you could do that. We have an exhaust in the car. I have not heard it in person yet. I just obviously have started the car, but we haven't gotten on it, so I want to do a pull right now and hear it. And I remember this car right now has 280 horsepower.
Right.
It's not a lot. At the time, it was crazy.
Yep. Now, it feels faster than my car. Is it the driver or is it the car?
Well, you drive very slow. I'll show you how I do this.
Yeah.
You ever ask me, can I hold the camera? I'm like, no, I got this, bro. He goes, you gonna do both? I'm like, yep. What's really cool too is like, I grew up with Integras and they all have the same looking cluster. I probably had 10 or 11 Integras from when I was like 18 till I was in my 20s. When you look at the odometer and the speedometer, all the gauges, it's so Honda. It's so analog. And I love that everything works. There's no check engine lights, all the sensors work, there's no quirks. The car for 88,000 miles feels new in here. It feels not as good as Damon's car. That car is immaculate, but pretty close.
It's a Honda.
Yeah, dude, they got it right.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like, it's slow, but it's not like a Civic slow.
No, or a Toyota Corolla slow.
Hey, NSX 280 horsepower. What's cool is that you can have fun with it, and we weren't even speeding, right? Like a modern car with 1 billion horsepower, you're always in trouble, but like, it's good. And the exhaust sounds pretty good. Now, if you're watching right now and you're really inspired by the JDM movement here at GD, it's called the JDM space, you can also be part of this club because these cars are still not crazy money. But more importantly, the mods. Like, the body kit retails $15,000. You can get nice wheels for $3,000. So all in all, if you had a budget of around $90,000 to $100,000, now, it's still a lot of money. I'm not saying it's cheap, but the experience compared to, say, a Huracan or a 570, those are all $200,000+ vehicles. The beauty with this stuff is you don't have to do it all at once. You can do it slowly. So earn a bit of money, buy the mirrors. The mirrors are like $1,000. And compared to supercar pricing, it's pennies on the dollar. So you can actually enjoy the experience without being some rich guy buying a $28,000 hood. VIS makes a bunch of parts for this car. Obviously you have the mirrors, you have raised wheels, you have DTM Auto Body and Almane who can install it all for you. So there's lots of options. How crazy does this car look amongst regular traffic?
Oh,
It's insane.
Like, it looks like a race car got lost in the middle of a racetrack.
Dude, the green to black fade is insane. You know, this isn't what I really plan on doing today, sitting in the back of a miniature pickup truck and with you know?
But your hair looks great.
Well, it always does. It always does. Whenever people are in the comments saying, Keller, you need a haircut, what they're actually saying is, Keller, I want you to supply the seed for the next 5 generations of my family.
We're at Bowden. What does Josh have going on here right now? Let's see. What Josh doesn't want you to see. Ready for it? Sick Range Rover. Not what I was expecting. Here's a question. How is the turning radius on an NSX?
Not the best.
Okay, great. So we're gonna go full lock. I'll never get to, oh my God. Got a bit of rubbage. Now it rubs because we've got really big tires on it right now. So it's the wrong fitment size for tires. But I wanted that race car look with a big heavy sidewall like the SLS. So I'll take a bit of rubbing for styling. And that's okay. Oh my God, the power steering. Yes, we're gonna get jacked. Oh my goodness. It's crazy there's no power steering in this car. Because it needs it.
No, there's a trick to it.
There's a trick to it, yeah. Don't hold a camera while you're trying to do it.
That's what.
Gotcha. Well, you guys, first drive success. It definitely needs that power upgrade, and it needs to be dialed in, obviously, like suspension and alignment. But it's really fun, and it gets so much attention. How'd it look?
Insane. Looks incredible.
We're here at Bowden waiting for Josh, and I want to talk about the Ford GT for a second. Damon and I talked about getting this car a bunch of times, but since then the values have gone crazy. I had a car in Canada. It was a flood car, so I had a rebuilt title for 200 Canadian. Now these cars, about $500,000 USD for a clean one, but even a dirty title one's gonna be in the 3s. But they're super cool. I've actually personally never driven one. Damon has driven a bunch of them. He loved them. They're quirky. They're hard to get in and out of. But again, that's what you're looking for. New cars are too good. This old stuff is just bad. And Josh does a really good job with fitment. These HREs right here. Damn. That is sick. And then more importantly, dude, a Phantom. Kyle, you like Phantoms?
I think they're gangster.
Did you drive this in, what city are you from?
Saskatchewan.
That's a province though. What city are you in?
Saskatoon.
Oh, you're in Saskatoon.
Yeah. I would get driven around in this.
In
I
Saskatoon?
don't know if I would drive this.
In the winter.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Drive my Huracan in the snow. The only thing I worry about is tires blowing up.
Oh. Yeah, stay tuned for a video on my Squadra course. I have a huge update on it. She's currently in pieces. This is a gated Superleggera. So this is a 6-speed gated Superleggera. You know what, actually?
Oh my God.
I talked about retiring the Squadra from the channel, and I'm not joking. It's getting wrapped right now by PFS. That will likely be the final version of it, and then after that, I'll put it back to stock, make that my baby back in Canada, take all those parts, buy an LP, do a manual conversion, and twin turbo it.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I'll keep mine supercharged because the supercharger is just so good and it's so reliable. But I'll probably do that as a build next. I'd probably buy a wrecked LP Gallardo just because half things we do anyways, and it doesn't matter if it's clean or dirty. I don't do this for resale. I don't care if it has a dirty title. So you want a supercar? That's not a Lamborghini, SF90. So it's a hybrid. Damon did a track day on one. They are heavy, but dude, this paint color is sick.
What's the price on one of these?
Well, here's a funny thing. So they went way up to like almost $1 million and came way down. 300s, 400s now.
Okay, so
it's one of the first times Ferrari released a car that didn't really mass appeal, and then people all tried to dump them because they were worried about retained value, and everyone did that, and that's how the market works, right? Supply and demand. So all of a sudden, there was like 300 for sale on the market, and one guy took less, triggered it, and everyone got out, and now they're cheap.
So it's a good time to buy one.
It is. I don't know longevity-wise as far as what this car will do in the future for value. It depends on why you're buying it, but they're really good cars, and Ferrari makes some really cool shit. Yes, they're hybrid. That's just the way it is now.
I love the color though. This color is very clean.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's not a color you see every day.
I gotta show you something.
What do you want?
You have to step your game up.
That's my car.
Bro, look at the wheels.
I don't have the canards or the wheels.
Or the balls to put these wheels on your car.
You don't like it? We're gonna buy you the wheels for your birthday.
Yeah.
Balls. I just like my wheels. I don't have to put new wheels on it.
Hang up on them.
Whatever, bro. Honestly, I was just trying to just get turned
You were
on
just
by
trying
your
to get me in the
face.
video. Guys, go subscribe to Wild on YouTube, guys. Please. Please help me so I can buy wheels for my...
Hey, editor, can you just mute the last like 10 seconds of this clip?
Editor, no, don't listen to him.
Editor, listen to me. Mute the last 10 seconds.
Don't do it.
Face IP for the algorithm. Face IP for the algorithm.
Wildcat reacts to new wheels we bought him for his Porsche.
Wildcat reacts to my new NSX build.
Thumbnail.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got the thumbnail.
I know what I'm doing, man. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. I'll send you a YouTube tutorial later. All right.
I don't want to talk to you.
What a guy.
Some guys have no taste.
This is why I don't hook up with him anymore.
What the? Oh, there he is. Why you look so good?
I'm practicing.
Yeah? I want to show you a car I built.
You want to shoot what?
I want to show you a car.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to shoot anything. I'm not American.
Okay.
So, this might be the best livery we've ever done on daily driven exotics. Now, you know us, we're not subtle like you. You're like a clean, nice, we're loud and
more.
proud. So I wanted to do a Castrol-inspired livery
that's cool.
on my NSX. So it's full wide body. Obviously, it's got the T37s.
Couldn't make it up the driveway?
I didn't want to chance it, to be honest with you right now. I just
It's cool.
got the car.
Do you have lift on it?
No. We're going to talk about stuff like that, you and I, Josh.
Uh-oh.
This car obviously looks crazy.
What kit is it?
Marga Hills.
It looks really good.
It came together really good. But this car needs some modern stuff because it drives like a 35-year-old car.
Is it motor stock?
It is, so I am doing a power upgrade this month, so I have a plan for forced induction. Turbo, depends, maybe it's a turbo, maybe it's a supercharger. We'll have to wait and find out.
Definitely need it.
They're slow.
gutless, Yeah.
Yeah, it's slow. But what I want to do is figure out options to make this car drive more modern as far as like the front lifts, suspension bushings, things like that, whatever else we can do to make it more like...
Suspension's bone stock right now?
I borrowed a teen coilover kit,
Okay.
but I have coilovers coming. But like, what else can we do to these cars? Because you've done that with like the Ford GTs, for example. You've made them a lot more modern driving.
Yeah, I mean, these 20-year-old cars, the
35.
35, I mean, just the Ford GT.
Yeah.
But cars that old, you know, it's not a bad thing to upgrade suspension, brakes, and a couple of drivetrain things. It doesn't really hurt the value, but to drive this thing around, I would definitely do a coilover setup with some sort of cup kit or a hydraulic lift. Performance is there, drives great, and then you can actually get it up a driveway if you need to. Last thing you want to do is jack this lip up, so.
Yeah, well, it's all one piece. Like, this is all just the front bumper.
So if you jack the lip up, you use the whole bumper.
It's a whole bumper, and it's I think it's like an 8-month wait list for this kit.
Yeah. You got to put a lip protector on it too.
And we're not even that low, to be honest, right now. We could go lower.
I mean, definitely drop the rear.
Yeah.
The front height isn't too bad.
Do you ever get these cars coming through here?
We did maybe like 10 years ago. I remember we did an air suspension setup on one. It was a cup kit.
Yeah.
But we don't get too many of the NSXs in. I love them. I mean, I love these cars. You know, making an exhaust for it's not going to sound great.
No, not the V6.
Yeah. If you do a turbo kit, it'll sound pretty cool. Other than that, though, I would definitely probably upgrade the brakes too, if you do some.
Brakes. Yeah. So I'm thinking a big brake kit, obviously more power, and then things like changing all the bushings and the suspension steering. Now these cars don't have power steering. Only the automatics got power steering.
So what? Run it. Fucking
But
be a man.
you can run an S2000 conversion kit on it to get power steering. Be a man.
Be
look
a
at
man.
Look at our teeth.
It's fine.
Yeah, be a man. All right, well, maybe I'll chat with you later about some ideas I had to make it more drivable, because this is like such a dream build, but I want to be able to actually take it and like keep up.
Did you? I didn't even know you had this.
I bought it from a barn in Tennessee 2 months ago.
Oh, with a kit?
No, stock.
Oh,
Did the whole build.
very cool though.
Well,
Love it.
I want to show you the car, and then we'll chat more about some ideas I had to make this thing more modern, so I can take it on rallies and all that stuff. Because right now it'd be hard to keep up with a stock 570 or a Huracan.
It would be annoying too.
It would be annoying.
It'd be annoying.
You'd be driving the wheels off this thing.
Especially coming from what you've been driving, it's definitely a different experience. Like that Ferrari.
Yes. You like that, the twin turbo Ferrari?
Yeah.
When are we gonna hang out more, you and I, just the two
I
of us?
think we're starting it. I think this is a big.
What if you and I went for dinner? Like, I'll turn the camera off. What if you and I just did dinner together sometime?
Like where?
Wherever you want to go, I don't know.
Something private?
Yeah, at your house.
That's perfect. I can cook something up.
All right, buddy, let's take this thing back because tonight this car's getting loaded to go to the LA Auto Show. So again, if you're in the LA area and you want to see it in real life, it'll be on display for the next few days there. I don't really know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna try to handle it. Oh, wow. This car, at the time especially, handled amazing. And again, you know who's involved in managing some stiffness. But I haven't had a chance to put miles on it. A really good friend bought an 04 NSX years ago when they were cheap. And I drove it one time, but not really spirited. So I do want to take this, put some miles on it after the LA Auto Show, of course. But right away, I've mentioned it a few times, it needs more power. We all know that. I'll do a launch right now. Also needs a clutch. You smell that?
Oh! Holy crap!
Yeah. I don't know if you can even dump
That's
the
like
clutch into a burnout.
that's like burning.
Well, I was trying to drop the clutch and actually spin it out, but
What do you think of the exhaust? This is your first time driving it with the exhaust, right?
you know, the V6 doesn't sound great.
No.
But you have to remember, compared to what? Compared to of the genre of what was available, like the Ferrari 348, I think was out, didn't sound great. So cars didn't sound that good when this came out. So it's a bit raspy. Some of you guys might love it. Even a K-swap car, I don't think it sounds great. I mean, they're loud. At the time, cars didn't really sound good, in my opinion. Muscle cars did, but not this stuff. So, you want to hear it? It's not bad. I mean, this car has factory titanium connecting rods.
It sounds like an old Porsche, to be honest.
Yeah,
it kind of does. It sounds like an old like Carrera or something.
Like, even with this not dialed in right now, it's the steering, the rack is very manual. Now, obviously it doesn't have power steering, but like you feel everything. There's a lot of inputs to move the car. It's not very like fast reaction. It's very predictable. No torque. No torque.
I will say these mirrors are very, very cool.
Lost here in Orange County, and this car has to go in a tow truck to get to the LA Auto Show. They're waiting on us right now. That's how fast, like, we banged this car out. Braking inputs from trail braking. Dude, it handles really good.
Really?
Yes. Like the Squadra Corsa would have had massive understeer in that corner. So we don't have the power, but it has a teen coilover suspension from the 90s, and we haven't had time to do an alignment yet. So it's very, like, it doesn't drive straight. The steerable's off, right? We're going up the meridian right there. Weight balance. I'm impressed. All right, in the tunnel. It's not bad.
It sounds like an old Porsche. It really does.
That's not bad. You guys comment below. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys hear it on camera, and the in-person experience is always different than the on-camera experience and the sound of it. But like, again, it comes down to like compared to what. By the way, what do you guys think of the pop-up headlights? So while you're filming me rolling, I was going back and forth with it. It definitely dates the car with the headlights up, so you can see the old halogens, right? You can tell this car's old. But much like the old air-cooled Porsches, like, nostalgia about this car that if you know it, like people see it when they know what it is and like, oh, it's really cool. And if you don't know, I guess you just don't know. I've kind of hinted at this, but I want to make it very clear on why I built this car. DDE Worldwide is a big chapter. I said it a lot recently in the video. That's why this guy's here. I want to have cars in multiple locations, not just California. So this car was built to be shipped to Japan. So when we do our Japan tour, we have a DDE car there, not borrowing car. So a lot of the why behind all this and the styling and some of the Japanese wording on it is so that when it goes to Japan, it kind of feels like it belongs there in a way. And with that, we have some lighting upgrades to do as well. So stay tuned for a big reveal on that in the future with some crazy JDM style lighting on this car. And it all makes sense once this car's driving around in Japan, which I'm pumped for. And I talked to Mr. JWW and said, hey, you want to come? And it sounds like he is in. I really hope you guys love the wrap as much as I do. Please comment below, what do you like? And then what do you not like? If there's elements you would change, I do take your feedback seriously. So give me your thoughts. Now, Keller had a point, we should do some seats, some buckets.
I think so. With a livery like this, and also just a kit in general that's, I mean, it's a race car. That's what it looks like. You need bucket seats. And I also think a steering wheel. I think the steering wheel is very basic.
Okay.
Personally.
I respect that. I think I'll look at some seat options, but I want to do period correct. So I want to do some brides or something that's from this era, and not like throw some sparkles in there.
Yeah.
So we'll look into that, and then you're gonna go and actually help me with my power upgrade because we have an option for us.
Oh, sweet.
But it has a story, so you're gonna grab that thing and do the thing with the thing.
Thing with the thing. That thing that we...
So the next video on the NSX, Keller will be actually making this thing go to the next level, making it faster.